Be a
I
cool
don't have an
video.
intro. We don't have an intro.
What do you mean we don't have a fucking intro?
That's the intro, folks.
I gave you several schizo edits that you could play. Panfusa, you're French. Your entire culture's late. Shut up. Here, I'll fucking share a video file for you to play.
Nah, I just didn't set an intro because I'm lazy.
I'm lazy.
Well, let's wait for everybody to file in if their people are coming.
There you go.
I thought white people are aliens. The colder it gets does not mean the whiter your skin. There were black and darker people in the snow. Almost every single human facial feature looks the same. Except for white people.
Correct!
Where you
Hey, PAX. Star Citizen fixed their servers, by the way.
Oh, Lord.
Currently drinking right now, also. Let's go.
Yeah, I also drink and drive.
Yeah. Hey, we don't talk about the taking a picture of an open container in traffic part, okay? Allegedly.
It's not drinking and driving, it's booze
Hey,
and cruising.
Officer, all right. We don't respect the police's opinion around here.
Oh my god, bro. I'm not a police officer if I'm not with
You're a CEO. That's close enough.
I'm not currently in the jail, so I have no authority whatsoever.
All right, Kappa.
Oh my god, bro.
Bro, I took my dog to the local dog park yesterday, and it was amazing. My best friend has like an older old man dog, and he likes the puppy, so he's trying to play with him, but he's got cancer and he's old and ornery, so he was getting mad at the puppy, but he was trying to play with him too. So
That's cool. Are we talking about aliens and shit today?
yeah, actually, we're also going to talk about the terrorists. We're trying to wait on Dro because he got some good information. But did y'all hear the CIA declassified documents that the fucking Russians? I thought it was the 50s or 60s, but no, it was in 1989 to 1990.
What?
Yeah, the Russian before the collapse of the Soviet Union, the Russians shot down a UFO. And like an entire alien platoon came down and did a walk up on a Russian village, bro. They were like, "Hey, no, we ain't about to let that slide. We about to catch the ops, boy."
Oh no, is that like actually a thing? Because people have been lying about the CIA documents.
Oh, no, that's an actual thing.
This is an actual thing that apparently happened. So apparently, within the human ethos, the USSR got rolled up on
by the secret Aryan nations.
By Xenu, bro. Xenu and the fellas popped up on him, bro.
Xenu and the fella said, "Let me run this fade real fast." Hold up.
Xenu said, "Hey, get glip glop and sleep, and we finna get." Oh, I didn't see you up here. We finna get them boys. We finna get them off.
Halted says, "Aren't jail guards just mall cops but evolved like in Pokemon?"
True.
You know, I could say something mean, but I'm not going to.
Bro is a CEO. It's over.
What do you mean? It's a good profession. Someone's got to do it.
Yeah, have fun dealing with CT.
Bro, I just imagine a cell door closing and then bumping with a nightstick. I'm gonna get that money back. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. This is for all the ops.
He's smoking on them.
And Blood's hitting the vape. He's become like full gay. It's over.
I've been Bro, I've been vaping on stream for like 6 months.
Nigga, I don't watch these streams.
Oh no, you don't.
So
I
after
vape.
the stream, Bumpkin and I are gonna play some more Rust. When do you want to start playing Star Citizen?
Oh Lord, Rust. You still play Rust? I don't know. I'm down for like whenever. I'm going fishing tomorrow in the rain though, so
That is
good time then.
incredibly based.
I'm gonna wear my Gorka suit because it's like the only thing I have that's kind of waterproof.
Fishing in the rain is the best.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get some beer too.
It really
course.
is.
Yes.
You're becoming a based mestizo alcoholic.
Nigga, I'm white, and my buddy
Yeah,
going fishing with
no,
is
but
also
I
white.
saw what you was drinking. Let's not pretend.
Hey!
That is the most
Look,
Latinx.
no. Look, I had the choice between this or a bunch of shitty light beer, tall boys. Okay,
But
Why not just drink fucking Shinerbach?
they didn't have a Shinerbach tall boy. Okay, I didn't want to buy a 6-pack.
hold on. I'm finna expose you on what you was drinking.
Yes, I know. I'm drinking right now. Canarillos by Jarritos. It's a Mandarin hard soda, 5% ABV. Yes, I know. This shit actually goes hard. All right, cry about it.
You want to know why it
They
goes so
probably
hard?
taste delicious.
Is it almost Easter? When's Easter?
30th.
I don't know. I don't celebrate.
Actually, no, not the 30th.
20th?
Easter Sunday is the 20th.
The 20th, yeah.
Yeah. He will be risen. Hallelujah. Or well,
He is to be risen.
yeah.
Sure.
I can't wait to greet Panfuza with Hallelujah. He is risen, brother.
Sure. Let's talk about
Hey, all I'm gonna say is, Panfuza, you believe in might makes right, correct?
Stop
So let's talk about
it.
tariffs.
And the bishop in his decree shall down the orange tree.
So let's talk about tariffs and eggs and oil.
No, I think we should like transition this into dunking on paganism.
No, we are not going to do that. No.
What's so funny?
Bishop's decree cut down the orange.
Oh my god.
I am Saint Boniface's strongest tree chopper,
You
alright?
are St. Boniface's drunkest lumberjack.
Oh my god. Just the mic peak when you said that was golden, dude. I'm sorry, man. It's just
I don't even know what the fuck he said because his mic went fucky, but it's
Oh,
Alright, let me change my profile picture real quick.
oh my god, dude.
the religious debate stream can be a whole different one. You know, let's not start that. You know, tariffs, right? You know, pretty bad. You know, tariffs.
Let's go!
Yay or nay?
Yay. Tariffs on pagans exclusively.
Okay.
Christian countries don't get them.
It's you know, it's funny. I hear a lot of people like going ape shit about the whole tariffs on the shit like that, and they're like, we're gonna pay too much. The thing is that the reason we pay so fucking much on a lot of stuff isn't because we want to go up like that because of tariffs. And you know, you look at our fucking like our neighbors, Canada and Mexico. They have like, especially Canada has like an insane amount of tariffs on our products.
I mean, tariffs themselves aren't inherently bad. The issue is that well, whoever succeeds Trump, just get rid of them and completely undo everything he did in 4 years. That's the question.
Most likely that's going to happen because you know how retarded the system is, Panfuza.
Yeah, because like unless the tariffs are maintained in like some sort of system to, you know, benefit American companies and people who buy American, like a tax break, for example, like unless something like that really happens, and they just like say, okay, we're going back to no tariffs. This is going to all be for nothing.
Yeah, it will be all for nothing,
Well,
and that's what really sucks about it too, is because tariffs can. The true beauty of tariffs can only be seen in the long term. It's a long term investment.
yeah. Well, the
Um,
thing is that we already have tariffs like before Trump was even in office, like on a lot of shit, especially
Yeah, but they're
steel.
not like crazy big. That's the thing. And there's a million ways around that, dude. Trust me, my grandfather was the vice president of a bit manufacturing company. There are plenty of ways around tariffs.
Yeah,
I mean, Bumpkin said that the tariffs were already destroying our economy on a stream earlier today. Which one was that? What we were on? Or you had stated that.
If you're talking about the stock market, it's yeah. But I mean that's fine. The stock market is fake and gay anyways.
yeah, the stock market's plummeting right now. It's legitimately the entire economy's plummeting right now. You want to know why? Because once again, it's half-ass measures, and they refuse to price fix. They refuse to put caps on certain items, and they refuse to actually squeeze corporations like they should be doing. And until they do that, the corporations are going to obfuscate, and they're going to find ways around stuff, or they're just going to straight up just leave the United States.
They won't be leaving the U.S. They're moving here. Like for example, chip manufacturing, which is a vital industry, is being relocated to the U.S. faster than it was before. Because beforehand, they had a very long-term plan to relocate chip manufacturing to the U.S. As like a cost-effective measure. But after the Trump tariff announcements, chip manufacturing relocation was sped up.
I mean,
it's
bro,
actually yeah. Go ahead.
I hope so. I really, really, really fucking hope so. I
Yeah,
hope
and that is definitely one of the industries that will stay here. But yeah, because it's not in fucking Taiwan where they can be potentially bombed or invaded.
What up, Truism? What up, Jim?
Oh Lord, Jim's here.
Yeah, but it's the thing is that actually there's a lot of companies moving more of their industry into America, especially the South. I know in Tennessee, in a town called Smyrna, they already had a pretty big Nissan factory, but now they're about to like have the largest Nissan factory in like the world and stuff like that. So they're building a lot more industry.
Yes, but the thing is, um, producing in America is expensive. It will not last unless
But it's
tariffs
better
are
quality.
maintained. It's better quality, but nobody gives a shit. Let's be real here. Let's be real here. Nobody cares. The only people who buy American are either people who need to buy American because they need to buy something that will last them, like tradesfolk. And even then, like people in the trades don't even buy American. They buy like the highest quality cheap shit they can get. But like it's people who need to buy American because American quality is exceptional for a reason. That shit lasts.
Yeah.
Those are the people who care. Everybody else doesn't.
That's the whole thing about it, is that we also produce, like, for example, the main tariff that Trump is trying to induce is a tariff on steel. The thing is, the American steel industry already produces enough domestically. It's just the problem is the supply and demand of it doesn't meet the market's need for it. So the only reason he's really realistically, if he was actually doing it, was to be, because the Senate vetoed. I mean, not vetoed. They denied it. They rolled it back or something on the suggestion for tariffs. So it's not really even gonna go down, and that's with a Republican supermajority too. So it's kind of yeah. But the thing is that if we stopped relying on foreign material and foreign stuff in general, we produce enough domestically and we can easily build the infrastructure to produce even more domestically. But the problem is, and you're right in some way, people just want cheap shit.
Yeah, one of my
People, don't look over
Mhm.
the long term.
Exactly. One of my super autistic IRL friends dumped a whole ass like explanation about this shit earlier today when we were talking about it in our group chat. Let me like open up a fucking like note app and just like where's the text editor? There we go. Text editor. Boom. Actually, no, I'll just dump it in general for everyone to see. There you go. Or jump it in the chat. My apologies, not general. I don't know why it commented out as like 3 different comments, but there you go.
Jesus. Import.
Yeah, I told you, this guy's autistic as fuck. He's more autistic than I am, and yet somehow he's married with a kid.
Plus tax cuts for individuals and companies that buy U.S. famed based products, services will be good for average American over the medium run, 5 to 15 years because of more jobs. Okay. That is a lot of autism there.
Mm-hmm. I think it got like super fucked up when I just Control-C, Control-V it too. But yeah, this dude is like super autistic. Very big autism guy. He's also English scary.
Tragic.
Oh, he lives here though. He lives
There
here.
ain't nothing tragic about being an Anglo. You're just mad.
No, it is tragic to be an Anglo living in England right now because you live under the Kurstammer Soviet Socialist Republic.
Yeah.
I know two. One who lives here, and then another one who lives there. And every time he comes here, the first thing he does is just say how glad it is to be back here and how much like his country has gotten worse in the past like 3 months since I last seen him. I feel very bad for this man. He lives in a small white northern farming community that is like slowly becoming brown.
Yeah, but then again, that's the whole white world. But it's
I mean, England gets it the worst. Let's be real here. England is like objectively the worst place to live as like a white man.
not France.
No, France isn't being like actually replaced, dude. The majority at this point, like southern England as a whole, is like slowly becoming majority like Indian, Pakistani, etc., etc.
Yeah. Well, it's like, the thing is that, not to degrade the topic, but when your country's the size of one of our states, it looks a hell of a lot more tragic. But if you look at the United States, it's, we already dropped below 50%. So,
I mean, I live in Texas, dog. We've been like majority Latinx since the first year of the Biden presidency.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. I live here too, and
I know you know, but like, yeah.
But the thing is with the whole industry is that the biggest letdown, and the thing is that it was going to happen. We all knew it was going to happen. They're not actually doing anything to doing the stuff that they promised they were going to do. Because it is the most most overrated administration right now, because they have majority in the Senate, they have majority House, they have majority Supreme Court, they have a Republican supermajority. They're in cahoots with all these big name people, but what the fuck has happened?
Nothing. Yeah, so true. Nothing ever happens. Also, halted, suck it. My family has fought for the independence of Texas, and we've been here since the empresario system was implemented. I refuse to leave the place my ancestors shed their own blood over.
See, I can move because my ancestors, I don't have any ancestors tied to Texas. I just moved here because personal reasons, but I was actually going to move.
This nigga's an immigrant.
Yeah, technically my family's been on the East Coast, very specifically this in Georgia and South Carolina since like
Lucy ain't a Yankee.
Nope.
I mean, yeah, no, being Southern is fine being here because especially like East Texas is still it is very Southern. Like it only gets like more like mixed.
Yeah.
Or I guess like Texan when you get out to West Texas, but the white Texas identity is inherently tied with the Southern identity.
I do have a confession to make though.
What are you, a Yankee or something?
My mother's from Pittsburgh.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Over. It's
Wait, no,
over.
are you serious?
Over.
My
Yes.
mom is too, but my great grandfather was on my mom's side was in the Army of Northern Virginia, so it's okay.
My great
It
grandfather.
evens out.
Yeah,
My
exactly.
great grandfather on that side came from Ireland, but he was like the Norman.
Mom, my condolences, my condolences. I'm doing the sign of the cross for you right now.
But he was he was a Norman family. They were conquerors.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah,
they
sure.
came
Whatever you
over.
want to do to cope. That you're Irish.
No,
it's fine.
I can provide the documents that show it.
Yeah, I still wouldn't believe it.
I mean, my family is like Ulster Scot, so
It's like both sides of that family, my grandmother and my grandfather. My grandmother's from Germany. Germanic part of Poland in
what the fuck? So hold on. Let me get this straight. We both have ancestors who colonized Ireland. We both have German ancestors who colonized a Slavic country. Because my grandfather, my great grandmother on my mom's side was a Sudeten German. When she went senile, she only speak German and Czech.
That was her mother was a Sudeten German, and her father was a part of the fucking Wehrmacht.
We're the evil opposites. You're French, I'm English. You're pagan, I'm Christian. We are the evil opposites. Scary.
I'm French, but I'm also English. That's the problem.
Oh, you're an Anglois. You're an Anglois. Someone killed us later.
Anglois.
Anglois.
Yeah,
We
but
kill this guy.
tariffs. Not to talk about familiar ties, but
Could you imagine being born French Canadian? Oh my god!
I would kill myself. At least I'm not Cajun. I fucking hate the Cajuns.
Nah,
But
Cajuns are based. You wouldn't get Cajuns are based.
I don't know. Their language is stupid, but it's
Me.
yeah.
They do make some
they
pretty
sound like
good food though.
No, real Cajuns make the best fucking food in the union outside of Texas barbecue.
they're somewhat
Cajuns
but
sound like they're constipated all.
I
it
don't give
sounds
a
like
fuck what they sound
Frenchman
like. bro.
having a stroke.
I don't give a shit what a Cajun sounds like. When I walk up to the seafood boil, you best be speaking. I understand every word.
Yeah, if I walk up to the seafood gumbo, bro, right, and I can only understand every other word, I'm like, this shit's about to slap.
Dude, I literally go to church.
Yeah.
The
Yep,
thing
I'm
is,
like,
is
yep,
that-
it's about to slap. This is about to be the
funny
best
thing
shit I've
is-
ever
You
eaten.
know why I can do the Cajun accent very well.
Why?
You're from the South.
Don't worry about it. You don't have to
Oh.
explain why.
No, the funny thing is that on my father's side, despite being in America since 1602, they still know French. And I remember one time we were driving
That was
through
very common.
the Cajun country, and my grandmother had gone into a conversation, but she was speaking French. This guy was speaking Creole or Cajun. They could not understand each other, so they had to switch it to English.
Yeah,
But-
well, I mean, isn't Creole basically pigeon but French?
So many complicated fucking genealogies, bro. I'm just Anglo and Scottish. That's it.
I mean, I'm primarily Anglo and Ulster Scot with some random other admixture thrown in.
Man, these
Yeah.
are some crazy tariff tales.
Yeah, tariffs.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's
no,
not
but-
much. There's not much more to say about tariffs. It's just
It's very cut and dry. I'm gonna be honest. At least with us on the panel, because we all vaguely agree.
Well, Jero had something he wanted to say, but he's not here.
where is he?
Yeah.
I don't.
I
The
can
thing
go
is that
drive up and rape him.
Yo,
the
Yeah,
Canadian Prime Minister,
Hey!
YouTube.
the Canadian Prime Minister
Oh
is
right, I
trying
forgot
to,
YouTube exists.
yeah, but the Canadian Prime Minister, whatever the fuck his name is, but it's literally tries to talk about how he's going to impose tariffs on America to counterbalance the tariffs we're going to put on fucking steel. But the thing is, like I was saying earlier,
Wale, walaikum salam. How you doing, man?
awesome. But but it's the thing is that Canada
Look, man,
already
you can
puts,
grumble. You can grumble about Muslims, but Halta had this banger. Their genealogy got tariff.
You're Slavic. I don't care about your opinion.
Is
Oh,
he
Slavic,
actually
Slavic.
is halted really Slavic?
It's over.
Halted, is this true? Is this true, Halted? This is important information.
I don't. I honestly, that's a guess. I'm merely looking into my inner facial structure
I
recognition.
mean, I met. I knew it.
I'm part Czech. I'm part
Okay.
Czech.
I mean, to be fair, Czechs are like barely Slavic. Let's be real here.
Speaking of facial recognition, I did tell Bumpkin we would play that game.
I'll pull it up right now. We'll play it together. I'll share my screen.
Yeah.
We'll all
that's
play it.
If I'm gonna be real with you, though, Czechs are just like Germanicized crypto Slavs.
This is true.
Germanic.
There should be a new daily game out today.
Bohemia.
But wait. Before we move on, there was another thing that I wanted to tell people. So basically, did you guys know? And I think we mentioned it on either me and Bumpkin was talking about it before we went live or right when we went live. And basically, what had happened was the Soviets shot down a UFO, and then fucking Xenu rolled up on them and went hard.
I don't believe that. I think that's some fucking bullshit made by the CIA.
Yeah, but the fact that it's a declassified CIA file.
But they can make up shit.
They can, but it's just hilarious.
Why? So not only would what decade is this? The 80s and 90s, you said?
Yeah.
Like, so around the times where we already have this presence in our atmosphere. So you would think that a alien fleet would come down to some random Slavo.
It wasn't a whole fleet. It was one ship. They just did a drive-by, bro.
So you
Invaders in ass shit.
It logistically,
we all know
it's
was
kinda
the
stupid.
Antarctican Germans.
That's boring.
Halted. Didn't you just admit you're a Slavex?
Slavex.
Did you just say I'm mostly German? With that?
Duale does bring up a good point. I have never seen a fat chick.
I have.
They exist.
I have.
To be fair, I never seen a Czech person, but it's
Now they tend to actually be very skinny.
I am very skinny.
Yeah, halted.
Is Yelp,
It's extremely
whatever.
skinny.
But the thing is,
They're too busy being like atheists and having gay sex to eat food, I guess.
Oh my god, bro.
Hey, the Czech Republic is like the most atheist country in the world outside of like a communist hellscape.
Damn.
Yeah. But it's the logistics of a singular alien ship coming down, fucking clapping an entire Russian village. You would think that would be kind of like big news, kind of stuff
Dude,
like
this
that.
is Soviet Russia. You understand how tight of a grasp they have on the information economy?
No,
Yeah.
I get that. But the thing is, it just seems made up. And why would the CIA, and it will, especially in that
I'm gonna
case,
take a piss real quick.
but especially in that case, why would the
Those are
CIA
either
know
Central
about that?
African or Haitians.
That's
Oh, it's definitely Central African. But I'm gonna be real with you. I know I'm pretty sure that it's right there.
Chad, probably.
no. I was about to say that they look Ethiopian. I was gonna say that they look kind of Ethiopian.
Oh, they look, dude. There's like 50 different black ethnicities in around Ethiopia.
Well, they look somewhat. Oh no,
Oh.
that's Central African.
No, that's Congolese.
You think Congo?
But that's Central.
Either from
Africa.
Gabon or Congo.
That's Central Africa, though. The Congo is in Central
Is
Africa.
it bad that I don't know where the fuck the Congo is?
Just
It's the big thing you're over.
Just put Gambone. Yeah, just put Gambone or the Central
You're
Africa.
literally scrolling over it when. Okay, whatever.
Oh,
Ah, man.
not bad
Yeah.
though. This is
Mm,
believe
Southern
it or
India.
not. Nope.
Southern India.
Nope. This is South.
Moroccans.
Yeah,
This is somewhere
Southern
near
Africa.
Ethiopia.
Fuck!
Yeah, Haunted, let's go.
It was gonna be Southern India.
Oh yeah. You guys are on the Ethiopoids.
Yeah, so fuck talking about
This
tariffs and aliens. We're gonna
might be
guess people's
India.
races.
No,
Southern.
this is a Dravidian.
So this is
Egypt?
Dravidian, fucking India.
yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I've been wrong before in this one though. I'm pretty sure.
They're not Iraqi. They're not Turkish.
They're not Syrian.
That is a Southern Indian or like a Central Indian.
Yeah, no.
Maybe Bengali because for whatever reason they're all like super mixed between like Southern, Central, and Bengal.
Wrong.
Bro, Ethiopian.
It's all fucking Ethiopian.
What did I fucking tell you?
I
blamed
knew
it.
it, bro.
You can't.
I fucking knew
I
it.
thought
Those are not
I was
Somalis.
thinking Egypt.
Oh, hee hee hee. Okay.
Poland.
Central
Yeah,
Asian.
those are Polacks.
Like dead center Poland.
I'm
Maybe
say it's more-
Belarus.
I'm gonna say it's more Russian.
Ah,
Oh,
Generally East Slovaks.
I was fucking right, bitch.
yeah, dead Poland. Yeah, you were absolutely correct.
That's
I
just
know
like
Polak.
general
Yeah.
Slovaks.
They're called Gorids.
That
Oh,
is Central Asian as fuck. That is like
they're
that is like a
they're either
Tajik.
They're either Mongolian or Uyghur.
Yeah, that's like a Tajik.
you think
Tajikistan,
Central. You guys think Central China?
northern central China.
They're near
Central.
Mongolia.
That's a Central Turkic steppe.
It's just gonna be the entirety of China.
Hey,
No,
I was right.
Yo,
we were close.
let's go.
I mean, I guess we're all kind of right. Yeah, it's the Turkic. I was right.
Oh,
Turkic.
this is.
Oh, that's racially ambiguous. They might be Indian, northern Indians,
No, that's like Iranian, Pakistani.
Yeah.
Syrian maybe.
Turkmenistan.
I think it's North
I
Africa.
can see Turkmenistan as well, like Iranian. Yeah,
I knew it. I knew they were northern Indians.
Damn.
that's
Slavic.
They're not
That's
white.
Chechen. Those look Chechens.
yeah, that's not a Chechen.
They're not Balkan either. They're
They're-
like,
yeah.
They're either Syrian
Iranian.
or Chechens.
put them in Iran,
Iran.
like central Iran.
There's
Near,
a
like,
lot
the
of white looking people in that part of
Yeah.
it.
Near the
I told
Caucasus.
you they were Chechen. Let's
Yeah.
fucking go.
Churka alert.
Georgian.
Northern Georgian. That is 100% like a Kazakh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I know exactly where this is.
Kazakhstan.
That is Kazakh as hell, dude. That is like
Over to the
that
right.
is the most Kazakh thing I've ever
This is
seen.
More Russian. Yep, more
Uh,
Russian.
That is like literally Kazakh. Yeah, Chuvash, which are like literally like the same people as Kazakhs.
They're
Korean.
Mongolian.
No, this
They're
is South
Mongolian.
America.
No, that's Siberian.
That is
Siberian?
not South American.
That is not South American.
Okay, you
That
want
is
Mongolian,
Siberian
No,
tribe.
no, that
Like
that is.
if they are in South America, it's because they're a like whatever the
They're either Mongolian or from Hokkaido.
That is
it's like
No.
the
That is either like a Siberian or a Finno-Ugrian. One of the two.
go near Mongolia.
Oh, hello, I am Mongolia. I was right. I was right.
have like fatter faces. From what I've
I was
seen.
right.
Well,
Siberian.
there is that little area in Mongolia.
Yeah, Jim, you're wrong. That was Siberian. Yeah, 'cause it's like Siberians that live further south. That's Turkic as fuck, yeah. Some kind of Turkic. Not that kind of Turkic.
What do you
More
think?
like Turkmen.
No, that looks Azerbaijan.
Turkmenistan?
I can see Azerbaijan or like Turkmen. Definitely one of the two.
Oh,
Okay, so they're just general
it's pretty
Yeah,
good.
like just Turkic. Just like Turkic.
steppe
Are they
people.
gypsies?
No, those are Turks.
Damn, score 36. Average score 37. Damn, everyone gets that one. That's actually weird. Okay.
That's Chinese. No, that's Chinese.
That's Han.
That is
That is Han
Hanoi.
Chinese.
I think it's north
I don't
specifically.
exactly know where the Hung Chinese actually like.
They're usually in North. South China is the.
They're northern. It's like where Manchukuo was. So it's
No,
either,
no, that's
No,
not
no, no, no. That's Manchurian. Han
Yeah.
is like everything north of the Yangtze and not out in the western deserts.
It's like eastern central China.
Yeah. That is not it.
No,
Scary. Okay, we don't get a lot of North Vietnamese here.
there was fucking
Yeah.
Vietnamese.
We only have like South Vietnamese here, so I've never seen
I
like a North Vietnamese.
gotta trust my gut.
That's like a Latinx. That's a Latinx.
Yeah.
That's
Ecuador.
El Goblino and El Goblina.
Is it Mexico?
Ecuador.
No,
I'm gonna say
North
that would be
That's Central American. That's Central American. Yeah, that's Central American.
Up, pumpkin.
No, that's Central American.
yeah.
Central American.
Yeah.
It was Mexico. Oh,
We
not
should get
really
that out.
Mexico,
We should get
but-
that redness out of America here soon. You know, I'm just saying.
Real.
This is Native American. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, this is South
No.
America.
That's
No, this is South
Incan. That's
America.
Incan.
That's it.
Yeah.
Peru.
That's like southern India.
No,
Southern
that's not an Indian.
India?
That's not. Yeah, that's not.
Indio. Indio.
I'm pretty.
I can see like Andes. Yeah, like the Andes.
Yeah, between Bolivia and Peru and Chile.
Bolivia and Peru.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said
More like
Peru.
Chilean. That is
Southern
Indian. That is Southern Indian. That is so Southern Indian.
Those
That's
are
I was-
Dravidians right there.
Yeah, that's like Dravidian. I went to
I
school
swear to
with some
God,
of those.
it's in India. Do you not know where fucking India is? There you go.
Someone teach Brockton geography. He didn't play enough Soy 4. Yeah,
I just
North
always
Dravidians.
lose India, bro. I just always lose India on the map. I don't care. This is
Syria. Those are Syrians. That is Bashar al-Assad right there.
I'd say more like Iranian, Iraqi.
Let's just go Iraq to middle of Syria and Iran. No.
Aye! Indo-Aryan.
Wow.
Iranid. I was right.
They're Iranians.
You
I was right.
instantly read that as Indo-Aryan. You're such a nerd.
hey. Oh, that is like Chad. That's like it's either like Chadian or
Oh,
Cameroon. That's what I was thinking.
West
Like
Congo.
Mongoloid.
dude.
No, that's Korean.
that's like Mongolian.
Mongolian or Korean?
Mongol.
Yeah, Mongolian. I've never seen that phenotype before. I'm gonna have to admit it.
I think it's like around Nepal.
Yeah, I was gonna say those are Nepalese or Tibetans.
All my genealogy knowledge
That
is
does
from
kinda
watching
look-
travel blogs of like Geraldo and shit.
That kind of does look like the Dalai Lama. I'm not gonna lie.
Where the fuck is Nepal again?
Down, right there, right
There
there.
it is. Man, can we teach this guy? Can we teach this guy geography?
Wrong. So wrong.
Alaskan.
I knew they looked native, bro. This is a weird phenotype though. That's why you never seen it before, because it's not like typically our natives. It's like
But it's small. It's small and isolated too.
yeah.
It's a smaller population, so not a lot of people would have seen it.
Oh, that is like Spanish/Italian.
No, that's Armenian.
That reminds me
It
of.
could be Greek.
I've met some meds who look like that. I'm gonna say that's like just like that is like a generic Mediterranean, like European Mediterranean
You need
phenotype.
to put that in Greece.
That is not Greek. Okay, I've met Greeks. They do not look like that.
That's why you have to.
I was right.
We got a minor population though of Greeks.
I mean, I was right about the Spanish part. It's red in
We weren't even
Spain.
in it.
Andalusians. That is
God damn. That is
That's the-
Abos.
jungle
Abo. No, that's Abo. That's Abo. That's Abo. What? Why do Ethiopians have like 40 gazillion phenotypes?
How do you not watch the Seth video? That is Seth's fucking character.
No.
No, that is not. Seth's character is for like
That's
Congo.
North Korean, 100%.
That's North.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh no,
What?
they have a
South
small
Synod.
population.
Oh yeah, no.
South Korea.
North Korea.
Honestly, it was the blue and pink background. It seems like something North Korea would do. I like that fucking photograph. That's Ethiopia again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was kind of like Somali.
Man.
watch, they're not even.
Yeah.
That's a Serbian.
Yeah.
No, I think that's med. I think that's
That is like
Whoa.
that's like Balkan med though.
Balkan Med,
A
Bulgaria,
Serbian.
Bulgaria.
Bulgaria.
Looks too like modern. Yeah.
Yes.
I told you it was a Serb.
Bulgaria's on the spot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That is some kind of Native American. I think
That
like a
is
North
Southern Native
Native.
American.
Yeah, North American.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Kind of sort of.
North.
Scanning Mexicans.
Scanning for Mexico.
That
That's
is a Inuit, Greenland.
That is
Yeah,
a Peruvian.
Yeah, now that I gotta say that I agree. That's an Inuit. I don't know if it's green.
Yeah, that is definitely some kind of Inuit.
The
Greenland.
Peruvian.
Not
Sorry.
like all the way up there, Greenland. Put it in like Quebec.
Peruvians,
No. I wouldn't put it in Quebec. That's too. That's
Peruvians
too
and Inuits kind of look similar. I'm not gonna lie. I have to agree with that.
Yeah.
What the
we're
fuck?
wrong.
Oh
They're all wrong.
no.
Halted was right.
Oh, Halted, did
You
you
can
say?
see the alpacas and like the wool hat on the guy.
Well, that's what I think about Inuits. You know, it's
I know. We're
Oh, that was right.
That is a European.
Oh,
man.
The
Yes,
super
Canadian
abo.
The turbo abo.
Oh, hello! We is Hokkaido. We is from Hokkaido.
Mongolia.
Hello? No, that's Hokkaido. That's
Yeah,
Hokkaido.
That's Hokkaido. Yeah.
That's Hokkaido. The little island off the coast of Japan to the north.
Northern Japan.
Big island off the coast of Japan. That one. Yeah.
Same
Worse,
thing.
okay. That is like
That's the same thing.
that is like a very similar people. They're of the same like general genotype. That is like black. That is like southern black. That's just like that is an African American. I've seen like 30 people that look like that.
Oh, what the fuck?
Why do they look the same? Why does he look like he could live in Atlanta? Why does he look like he could be from Atlanta?
So I know
Rare
this
Bumpkin
because
W.
Papua New Guinea people look so fucking weird, bro. They look so. It's just one of those phenotypes where you see it and you're like, okay. You're like, all right.
I want to play.
You want to play?
Yeah.
King of Arkansas wants to play.
Yeah.
That is Indian. That's like North Indian, Pakistan. That's Pakistani border.
Sir,
That's Indus River Valley. That's Indus River Valley.
Wrong.
What?
Hey,
What?
no, they ain't black. They ain't Moors. They ain't Moors. They
we
ain't
the
black.
real Moors. We the real.
We the real wars. What?
Next face. Oh, yep.
Oh, Egyptian,
That is Bashir al-Assad Jr.
Egyptian.
Yeah, that's Egyptian. That's a Misri or Misir.
Egyptian?
Yeah, that is like Arab Egyptian.
Ah, good job.
Yeah.
Libyan.
Oh, hello. We is from northern China, Korea.
Northern China.
If anything, I would say it's more like northern central China, like along the Yangtze.
By Beijing.
No, the Yangtze, not by Beijing, like southern under the Shandong Peninsula.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay, Yellow River. I was getting okay. Yeah, Yellow River Chinese. What?
Incan. Those are Incas, bro.
Those are
Those are
Incans.
Incas.
Oh.
Okay.
Pacific. That's a Pacific right there.
Stop.
That is Iranian. No, that is like very like Iranian, Afghan, Pakistani, like that general area.
It'd be so funny if
It's
like the woman
fucking
picture
Iran's right
was
there.
like someone with a
Nope.
job on.
Okay, I was kind of right. Afghan, Pakistani. I was just thinking a little too far west.
That is.
Hey yo,
Yeah, that's North American Indian.
That is like the most hail Hoya face I've
That is
seen
a
in so
funny- those are
long.
plain-
It's not light enough to be that.
That is
far.
like hey.
They finna do a rain dance, boy.
Appalachian,
Boy.
Okay.
Appalachian Mountains.
East Algonquin. But
Oh,
Nigga.
Blasian.
that is a West African. That is a West African.
They look.
That's a Ugandan.
No,
A Rwandan.
Why are
They
you
don't-
gay?
they don't.
Who said
look
that I was gay?
Kenyan.
You are gay.
They're not Kenyan, but it looks like vaguely West African because, like,
Gold
I don't know.
I'm just saying, go Rwanda. Go to Rwanda.
Rwanda bumpkin.
Bumpkin to the bumpkin.
You know, Lake Victoria. Go to Lake Victoria.
To the
Go to
left.
Lake Victoria.
motherfucker. I said
Yeah,
to the
Rwanda.
left.
You see it? Rwanda to your left. I think he's slow, guys.
So do y'all want to know? Do y'all want to know why Benzo isn't here?
What? It's a Zocian?
It's not North African.
It's
South African.
Zulu. It's a Zulu.
Bro, that's like Central Africa that you clicked on. That's not North African.
I said Rwanda.
So what's up with Zro?
Shro is teaching his father Hoi 4.
No!
Oh no.
Boy
They
4
got him.
takes another soul.
It takes another soul. I'm resilient to its spell. I don't like it.
I played Hoi 4 again, like, for the last 2 days straight. Like, when I get
The
home
Gold
from work.
Coast. That is the African Gold Coast.
No. That is like Central African, specifically nomadic peoples.
Let's do
How
a
much you want to bet it's
50-50.
Ethiopia again? How much?
It's just gonna be fucking easy.
It's not. That's
Oh,
you said it's Tasmanian Bushmen. They're related to the Amos. What? Interesting. That is like that is like Turkmen. That is like Turkmen as fuck.
That is a northern Turkic.
That is a Turkmen. He looks like the dictator of Turkmenistan.
No.
Oh, okay, another Chuvash.
It's just the average.
Why did
I like,
the
how there's
Chuvash?
I like how there's like a little bit of it in Poland.
I wonder what happened there.
Yeah.
I'm Polish.
Hey, I gotta go real fast.
Wait, you have to go. Aren't you the one on the screen?
Yeah, no, yep. Sorry, getting raided in Rust. I'll be back.
It's bees.
Who's taking up the mantle for the GeoGuessr?
I'll take up the mantle. I'm pulling it up.
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta check on.
Fuck off. No, these notifications are getting in the way of me sharing my screen. Okay, there we go. Present, share screen, screen 1. No, this is screen 1. Screen 2. Allow. All right. I think we've had this one. This one was like Ethiopian.
Yeah, it changes every day. It mixes them up every day.
Oh, it's a daily thing.
What the
So we've
fuck?
had all of these. Oh no, we haven't had this one. What kind of creature is this?
An Ethiopian.
Madagascar.
I can see Abo for sure.
No, the abos are a little lighter.
No, Abos look like actual gorillas.
Yeah,
He looks like an actual gorilla.
Nah, Abos look like actual fucking gorillas.
All right,
Madagascar.
they're going Madagascar.
Abos share a similar physiognomy to a pug. If you think about it.
Yeah.
Well, it's because if you look at the genetic profile,
There is one person watching the stream right now. That is insane.
yeah,
It's just Jim. It's just Jim.
Yeah.
No, we got
If, y'all,
like
if,
the
y'all,
race.
if you guys let Jim up, I'm leaving. I'm just
Why do you not like Jim so much?
nah, Jim's fine. No, I'm messing with y'all. I just thought it was funny.
Where's that old?
It's over, Jim Bros. It's over, Jim Bros.
Where's
Jim
that
Bro?
old like Australian lawyer guy at?
Oh, Jim, the OG Jim.
Dude, yeah, the Australian lawyer guy.
He's awesome.
He's so cool though, because I brought up because he sounds exactly like who's like that one British chud? I can't think of the guy's name. He like makes like the speeches and stuff. He sounds pretty
Bowden?
Cool. Yeah, Bowden. I was
Jim
like,
Bowden. He's related to him.
No, that's what's crazy because I asked him one day. I was like, "Yo, do you know Bowden? Because like your speeches sound like incredibly similar." And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's like he's like my cousin or some shit." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Well, you know
Awesome.
that's his YouTube handle. You know that, right?
Oh, okay. Because Bowden died a few years ago, right? I mean, I could be mistaken, but
Nah, but it's
The Jim Bowden, I believe he's still alive.
oh, he's still alive. Okay.
But it would be funny. It's like we're having this like racial guesser, and like he's just in the background. Come on, guys, you know, that's not an abo. I know abo. I see him all the time. You know.
So right here, we have the Norse pagan population.
Yeah, that is every Norse pagan, right?
Yeah, sure.
That is every foundational Englishman. All right.
Shut up! You're literally English.
They live in the ocean. Yeah.
yeah. They're Oceanics. They're from Atlantis, guys. They're from Atlantis, which fell around here. Confirmed guess.
For taking so long.
The West is falling. The West is falling, folks. The West is falling.
Just put everything on Ethiopia. Just like how much we get correct.
It's a 50-50 shot.
I know, dude. They put so many Ethiopians into this shit. I've noticed. That's definitely Ethiopian, guys, for sure. I think that's from like Addis Ababa. Wow, another like Slav X creature.
Oh, definitely Ethiopian.
Yeah, this is Ethiopian as fuck.
Yeah, guys, Ethiopian.
I missed all the political talk at this point.
No,
it lasted all of 5 seconds.
Been the entire stream.
Yeah, this has been the. We were waiting on you.
Yep,
if you
I'm so sorry for taking so long. My dad wanted him to teach. Wanted me to teach him Core 4.
What the
fuck? Hey, we're not talking about that. All right. Yeah, it's a boomer. It's a boomer shooter. All right. Just because it's made by some weird.
Titties.
Just because it's made by a Jap doesn't mean it's not a good shooter.
Righteous, chaste, Christian man right there playing hentai games.
It's not actually sexual, but all right.
Okay.
I don't want to hear it from you, pagan.
Hey, I don't play.
You see my profile picture? You see my profile picture? That's what we did to your stupid ass
stream. My profile picture? I'm a piece of fucking bread, dude.
Wow. Eat this.
I'm literally a piece of fucking bread. What the fuck are you gonna do about it?
We just get on the map.
Alrighty then. So do you want to talk about the tariffs, Joe?
Okay, recession incoming, 2025, baby. Woo! Who's fucking ready?
I'm ready to bring back slavery. Yeah, what?
I mean, realistically, that is like not gonna happen. A recession.
Nothing. Remember, the rule number 1 of online politics: nothing actually ever happens.
The only way for a recession to happen is if American companies pulled out, which they won't, and the economy is going to be like doing slightly worse for a little while. Not recession tier. But if this keeps up with the way it's going, it will get better.
We're already in a fucking recession.
This is the most intensive tariff law since fucking Smoot-Hawley in 1929.
Good!
Capacity to deal with it anymore.
The thing is that we're not going to get into another Great Depression because we have policies and stuff that will literally prevent us from doing as such. It's just, it'll be another 2008. Recession for like 5 years, and then it'll just fucking repeat the whole fucking last 20 years pretty much. We're not gonna get into this. Nothing ever happened. Chudonomics 101. Nothing ever happens because everyone's a fucking pussy.
Don't you? Nothing ever happens, folks. Nothing ever happens. Let's go get another tall boy.
That should be the campaign slogan for 2028. Nothing ever happens. I'm running with it.
Realistically, if Trump actually subsidizes American industry and American buyers, which he won't, let's be real here, he won't. But if he did that, the economy would actually be in a much better spot. But he's not
We're
gonna.
not going to see that happen. We're just going to see another depletion of wealth from from every class, basically, except who can already buy a fucking super yacht.
Yeah. Well, the thing is like
Well,
like I
not
said
necessarily,
earlier.
because it's going to be like a subtraction on wealth on the ultra wealthy as well, because they can't afford to sell as much stuff because these people don't own American.
They're already evacuating American assets, bro. They have their shit in Cyprus. They have their shit.
That's not what we're talking. I'm talking about like sales of American companies. More companies are moving to America now. Like a vast majority of Canadian companies are building. Like ever since the original tariffs on Mexico and Canada, they already started building new manufacturing facilities in the U.S. Not to mention a bunch of other foreign manufacturing is coming here.
Y'all keep bringing up that the tariffs will change if a Democrat gets in. Well, Biden kept a lot of Trump's tariffs, and tariff is becoming a part of American policy again. This isn't just really a Trump thing. Trump's just doing
base protectionism.
Yeah, here's the thing. I think when Democrats get back in, we'll see the subsidies that need to be on American business. And it makes me angry because American businesses, American politics are full of half-assed measures and bullshit.
Real.
Because if you're going to have protectionism, you can't have protectionism with tariffs and you still try to compete with the third world and slave labor. That's not going to work. You're going to have to go full protectionist and subsidize your own industry, invest into education. There's a lot of things you're going to have to do. Because I was on Stan Lee's. I don't know if y'all know them, but it's a dude who is from the B Bravosphere and the CTosphere. And there's a couple of people on there, and there's an older gentleman called Tom. He was on there talking about high skill and high tech industry is not going to come back because of the education, the lack of education investment we have, and I tend to agree with that.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, the thing is that what we're all gonna just see, and it pisses me off because Trump very specifically right now in the current administration as it is has the most ability to do shit. It's just he doesn't do.
They won't.
They close down the Department of Education, but they're not going to close down the ATF. They're never going to get to it.
Actually, closing down the ATF would be a terrible idea because the ATF's role would just fall upon the FBI.
Yeah.
And it was the FBI who properly prosecuted Ruby Ridge and Waco and many other actual disgusting events that the ATF started.
Yeah. No, it's the thing is that you're not going to loosen the government's grip on your life by electing people in a fucking election. I'm going to be honest, but it's we're not actually going to secure the border. We're of course letting in millions of people just legally now, as he did back in 2016. And the thing is that people fell for his bullshit again. Because he didn't do anything back in 2016. And I know back then it was well, he didn't have the supermajority. But the problem is he does now. And to be fair, he hasn't even been in the office for a year. But holy shit, the amount of stuff that he has done is very minimal. It's stupid things that really don't matter. That doesn't affect me and yours lives.
It's worthless.
It's over. The West has fallen. Billions must die now.
Really, the only good things he did was Doge, stamping down on all the retarded foreign aid. But everything else Doge has done has been kind of meaningless.
Doge is fucking retarded, honestly. It's just if the government is spending on it, it's inherently bad.
Exactly.
None of this money is going to be reinvested. It's just to make another fucking 1% tax break work.
Yeah, it's the thing is that Doge hasn't actually successfully properly clamped down on anything. They looked at it, they found out, they closed down 2 departments, and that's it. They closed out a Department of Education, and the USA. The USA was a good thing because of all the shit that they're spending on useless shit. But the Department of Education was kind of stupid. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I mean the
Because-
DOE sucks dick, but it's better than no DOE.
Just mindlessly
Yeah.
shutting it down is the most retarded thing you can do.
It's the exact opposite of mindlessly throwing it money.
Yeah. The thing is that the way to fix the education systems is requiring the schools to have a certain quota of like, you need to spend this much money out of the money we gave you on these specific items.
Nah, for real.
Because how many fucking high schools do you drive by and they have like these just luxurious football team,
As a Texan, all high school funding goes to the football team.
As an American, all high school funding goes to
That's
the football team.
as an American.
And if you don't have a football team, just get fucking bonuses. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter who.
Yeah, and then it's like all the other sports. There's like some shitty field that's behind the football stadium, but then you go into their libraries and their classes, and it's like run down. There's mold on the fucking walls and everything like that. It's a simple policy of just like you can't spend this amount of your income on these sports.
You will not give the football players $5 billion. You will give them a reasonable budget. Like shit, my
and then
senior
the thing
year.
is, the football players, they don't even have a good education because teachers will
No.
just lie. Because they're like, the fucking gym teacher will walk up in there, sir, I heard you gave my start quarterback a bad grade, and I'm gonna need you to do that right now, or I'm gonna kill you. Kind of shit.
Well, at my school, so our entire engineering department, right? They got a massive overhaul to the department. You wanna know how they fucking did that? Private funding. You know where all of our public funding went? A new gym for the football players exclusively.
Yeah, they'll have like 5 different fucking gyms. But the thing is,
I know. It's like they already had a fucking gym, and they made a whole ass new one.
Yeah. And the thing is that, it like fucking the FFA, I don't know if anyone else here has been a part of it. That's an entirely private organization. The teachers that teach it, they have a teacher's license and everything like that, but they're like privately paid by the FFA. And the FFA teaches a hell of a lot more better things than playing fucking football in high school, okay? I'm gonna
Well, I mean, if you went to a STEM class in high school, the vast majority of school STEM classes are paid for via like a private corporation or some other public funding.
Yeah.
That does not come from the state. I'm talking public funding as in like people give money to the STEM system for STEM to actually like teach their kids something instead of like random like bullshit that the school teaches you that is meaningless half the time.
Yeah, and it's also the curriculum hasn't really changed in like the last like 50 years.
I love not learning how to do taxes in my economics class.
I also love learning about, gay transgender rights activists back in the 60s.
I never
instead of
heard
learning-
about that kind of shit, I'll be honest. Though I did go to like a school that
I didn't hear about it, but I had a cousin that were going
I mean,
to school.
if you learned about Martin Luther King, you learned about a communist. Well, he was a Jewish communist puppet, but that's besides the point. You learned about like a fornicating apostate, so there is that.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King was not a priest. He was like a literal apostate. He did not believe Jesus Christ was God. He did not believe in the Bible. You can literally read his seminary writings. He denied like all of the core tenets of Christianity, but somehow became a priest. This is why Baptists are wrong.
He was a black pastor. They're all like that, but it's
No, he was especially bad. This is like an absolute Baptist moment. Baptist theology is evil.
Yeah, definitely. It's but the thing is that with the Department of Education just closing that down entirely, it's so stupid. A lot of the government, it is just stupidly ran, and it's because we elect people who don't have any critiques or like not critiques, criteria to doing any of this shit, right? The only reason Elon Musk is the head member of Doge, and he is the example of like an unhinged autist who doesn't know how to socialize.
Yeah, for real.
I don't know why everyone is saying that letting an unelected South African foreign fucking national dictate government policy like this will ever be based.
It's not.
Because he's cool and he's Elon Musk and he's
The worst part is he's a white Anglo South African. The white Anglo South Africans destroyed South Africa.
Yeah, his dad was like, the thing is, he didn't just get out of the, pull himself up by the bootstraps. His dad owned like multiple rare mineral mines in South Africa. Emerald specifically. Mines, and also helped push along the apartheid.
Okay, apartheid was based and should have been maintained. It sucks because South Africa was actually like almost 50-50 white and black. Then the English Cape Town government was like, we should import 5 Garillion Bantustanis as like cheap labor. And then like suddenly the white South African population drops to like 13% of the population.
It sounds similar to something that's going on in the United States, and it's almost like they're intentionally doing that too.
I wonder. Well, I mean, at least in the case of South Africa, it was literally because we can pay black people 3 cents on the dollar. At least that was like, okay, it's crypto slave labor, At least that's like not like we're trying to destroy you as a society and a population. It was more like we're being retarded and we're not thinking about the future in the long run.
Yeah, well, neither is our current government, but it's
true.
Because the thing is that it enrages me that people are like so like gun ho about it. And the whole in the last since he got elected, I think the most he has ever done was stuff relating to Israel. Like the amount of
he's going to be dead by next week.
No, of course he's not going to tear. Well, they get paid $38 billion a year, but
Not to mention, signing laws in a foreign country that affect the United States should be like capital punishment tier shit.
Yeah, that's already like 20 different fucking senators and governors.
Yeah, and they should all be put to death. They should all be put to death.
Fucking faggot. I mean Abbott.
Ron DeSantis, Hot Wheels.
Man physically and metaphorically cannot stand up for himself. So it's he went to Israel to sign a law about you can't be anti-Semitic, which the definition for what is considered anti-Semitic is very loose, and it
literally includes the Bible. By the way,
yeah, literally. I remember during hurricane,
these people invoke God at the drop of a dime.
Yeah, I remember we had a decent sized hurricane come back through Houston a couple of years, and in order to receive relief funds, you literally had to sign a contract stating that you will not boycott the state of fucking Israel.
Yeah. I remember that.
Your home is underwater or is gone. You lost everything. But the main fucking thing the Texan government cared about was don't say mean things to God's chosen people, Goyam. And it's just what the fuck,
If you call yourself a Christian and you meat ride like literal demon worshippers who believe that our God is boiling in human excrement for all of eternity, like, you should really rethink your positions and values.
Well, the problem is, and it's a big thing, it's like I got a friend who, that talks about this, and he's an older dude, and he's like, he grew up being a Christian Zionist because a lot of the churches are run by people who are in hands of the the American Israeli PAC. And
I love AIPAC.
AIPAC, yeah, right.
I love AIPAC.
And the thing is, he tells me all this shit about like how corrupt and how many people are involved with that. And the thing is that with a lot of older folk, and you have to realize this as in a societal position, might makes right. Not in the sense that the strongest is just automatically right. It's just whoever owns that power can make whatever they believe the belief of the society. And unfortunately, we live in a society, epic Joker moment. We live in a society to where it is ran by elite Zionists who lobby our government, who lobby the religion of majority of the people. And it effectively had basically made an entire group of generations that will never question why these people are in government. It's I have a buddy at work. He's an older dude as well, and he's Catholic, right? And he's always talking about how he loves Israel, but he says we shouldn't be giving all this money to foreign countries. I'm like, oh yeah, Israel, right? He's like, you leave Israel out of this. They're God's chosen people. I'm like, if they were God's chosen people, they
The
wouldn't
second
have killed
temple
his
wouldn't have
only
been
son.
destroyed.
If they were God's chosen people, they wouldn't have killed their only son, his only son, and they wouldn't believe he's boiling in a pot of excrement in hell.
All
And
I
he's
have
like,
to say is Jews killed Jesus not long after. Second temple razed to the ground.
and the thing is that
Jews
he's like,
banished to live as a diaspora people, a nationless, godless society.
that's why Goy means nation.
Yeah.
The people of nations, because the Hebrews were without a nation. But it's
All right, that's enough. That's enough Jew talk.
we love Israel here. We'll never talk
We
about
love Israel. I love the Jews.
the last
love
2
Israel.
minutes.
You have to do 20 minutes on the Wailing Wall. All right.
Fun fact, actually, a local, quote unquote local. He doesn't exactly live in my city, but he lives in one of the cities around me. Got arrested on multiple prepubescent child molestation charges.
Mods, can we kill this guy?
Rabbi moment. Just leave it at that.
Hey, cool it with the anti-Semitism.
Oh, but did you guys see the black kid that stabbed the white kid at the track meet that happened up here in DFW?
Yeah. He was just he was an angel. He would never do that. He must have provoked him. These people fucking saying that shit.
He didn't do nothing. Man.
Motherfucking nothing.
It's crazy because you actually listen to the dude's twin brother, because the guy who got killed, by the way, died in his twin brother's arms to be stabbed in the heart by this black kid. Right. So you listen to the dude's twin brother talk. He's like, here's some kid from another school who just came into our let me just find the fucking video. Makes things easier. So I don't have to paraphrase. I can just show y'all.
Yeah, but it's per capita white boy per capita.
Oh, and then the best part, the poor kid's dad bent over and took it up the ass as per usual.
People who do that should be mocked. They should not allowed to have tragedy. You should look at them with disdain and tell them when they go, well, you're trying to politicize my child's death. Well, you just would bend over and
you
let your
live in a
child
fucking civilization. You are a living member of the society that people have formed. Politics are in fucking everything. I hate when people fucking say that. Well, I just don't really care about politics. Well, I don't want to make it a political statement. It's literally in everything you do. Your life is affected by every fucking decision that's made in our government. If you're not into politics, and I'm not saying be a fanatic, even though that would be great. We need more fanatics. But just saying that I'm not political, I don't follow politics, you're literally not even doing the basic function as someone who's a part of society.
All right.
Yeah.
Wrong video. Where did I save this video to? You know what? I'm just going to pull it up on Telegram. All right. I don't even care.
You must be one of those,
No, it's my IRL. It's my IRL friends. We have a Telegram. Some of my IRL friend groups. We have a little Telegram group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's called the base, isn't it? You're
No, it's called it's like 5 of us in here. By the way, there's like 23,000 messages. We're just 7 of us. We just schizo post. All right. There you go. There's the stream. Here. Can you hear this? By the way,
it's quiet.
It's quiet, but yeah, we can hear.
All right, and all right. Now it's a little further down. The one of the actual twin brother.
Fuck! Did we just?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I can't hear it at all.
Yeah, no.
You can read the fucking subtitles. You guys aren't illiterate.
You know what annoys me the most about this? They don't care. They're little. I can't say what I want to say because it's YouTube. But
The twin brother definitely cares.
no, not him. The fucking the Groyd and there's family. They're probably
The-
mocking it.
Oh yeah. The individual who enjoys playing basketball.
Yeah, no, and like, and I've had really a lot of hard trouble keeping my power level in check because of this particular story today, and I've had to bite my tongue.
Dude, that happened like literally not far from me. It's like insane.
Well, no, my question is, how long do we have to share a country with these people?
Honestly, like, how do you have someone tell you, "Hey, man, you're in the wrong bleacher," and then you just like stab the dude? Like, what the fuck? Like, what goes through your head? So if someone tells you, "Hey, man, you're in the wrong bleacher. You need to move."
Sorry, the only difference is the color of their skin.
No,
we all
it's
got
insane.
children, man. We all got children, man.
You know, I think Martin Luther.
Feel the Holy Spirit running through me. Oh, Jesus.
Martin Luther wrote a very good book. It's not specifically about watermelon people, but it's about a certain other group that has a wall they force American presidents to put their hands on.
Yeah,
It's a very good book on their lives.
It's about their people and their lives.
It's a very good book. And I recommend everybody read it.
A quotation from that book is that he feels the passion to throw them off a bridge.
God, yeah. God bless. This is why Luther was right. All right, buddy. This is why Luther was right.
Yeah, we all need to become Lutherans.
Yes, you do. You guys all should become Lutheran. We need to save the LCMS Church from falling further into retardation.
I feel like we need to build a new church. Not gonna lie.
I know, like an autistic retard who, like, I am not sure if he unironically believes rape is all right because he talks about it so much that I'm not sure if it's a joke or not.
Let's not.
That's a bit much, bro.
I was just adding some context. He's trying to make his own Telegram Lutheran church. It's like frightening.
A Telegram church.
I know.
Church of the autistic schizo, you know.
He's also like a massive alcoholic. We were all making fun of him for it. We're like, dude, this isn't a real church. You have no congregation. You have no parish.
Bro, Joseph Smith fucking stumbled away so this man could just like tremor across the ground in a seizure.
No, but in all seriousness, I do feel like righteous and good men need to start their own church and need to start talking politics more because, like, I went on Be Brave's channel and like yesterday he called me an extremist and it kind of pissed me off because it's like what the fuck am I not supposed to be extreme? A young white kid was stabbed for saying, "Hey man, you're in the wrong bleachers. I want to sit next to my brother." Like, and then when you talk about it, when you talk to black YouTube, all it goes, "Well, we need reparations and shit." Like, man, until I get what's mine and what's owes me, we can't have no union. We can't have no peace.
Yeah, no.
It's like get it back in blood, and when you get it back in blood, don't cry when it's given back to you.
All I'm going to say is this: if you're looking for a good church returns like it's actually like somewhat traditional, refutes gay modernism, and I don't know how it is at everyone, but like the ones at my the parish that's local to me, some of their pastors are they understand the question about certain people. All right, the Reformed Anglican Church is actually very good.
Well, I know there are good black people out there because I talk to them. I see.
I'm not talking about black people. I'm talking about like a white church.
Even Jewish people, like even Jewish people. I know there's good bad people. Like the guy I met on CT's channel.
There can be good everyone, but like
there's good and bad in everything. I get it. But like, also, here's the thing:
per capita exists.
Just blaming the tribe for every little thing, which tends to happen, is gay and retarded.
Hey, wait, hold up. I know a guy. Actually, one of my IRL friends. You know when the Rothschild dude died like a couple years ago? Remember that? Right after he got a girlfriend. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
And
I'm not being like. I'm not joking.
You're
I'm
not.
not joking.
You're not beating the allegations when they say, "Oh, Jews won't let you get a girlfriend."
Like literally, a Rothschild died, and now he's about to marry this girl. It's insane.
Oh my god, I hate you sometimes.
Yeah, but the thing is, to bring it back to a more modest, I hate when people say like, because when we think, and probably the whole board agrees, is like when we think of an extremist, we're thinking of basically a modern day terrorist. That's an
Yes.
extremist. I think holding a position that is you're firm in and you believe in, and that you have passion in the ideas that we have is not extremism. It's just holding a fucking belief and not being a fucking normie.
Well,
It's being an ideologue.
Here's the thing. I don't mind extremism. We as men if you're under 40 and the younger you are after you're 18, the younger you are before you're 40, you should be extreme. You should be out there and pushing everything, even when you have a family. Because it's those extreme beliefs that protect your family and the things you care about.
It's like our founding fathers. They came up with the idea for the rebellion inside of fucking the Green Dragon Tavern, and fucking were like in there. Like one of them was like only 18. A lot of them were in their early 20s and stuff like that. It's like. The thing is that they were called extremists back in their day because you want to like actually commit to something. You want to have goals and passion. You want to achieve a plan.
I wonder how many of our founding fathers were referred to as the King's Guard by their boomers. King's Guard.
You guys are the King's Guard. Glowing or glowing. You guys are glowing red. King's Guard.
You're not obese and you want to do things. King's Guard.
Yeah, King's Guard. You actually go outside and touch grass and talk about things in public. King Guard.
Well, look. All I'm going to say is this: do not commit acts of terrorism that is retarded, but get with the local community, find your tribe, and be active in it.
No, that's the thing. There can never be a healthy in between. Because I hammered Be Brave today. For those of you who know Be Brave, because he really made me angry when me and Bumpkin were on there, and I actually like Be Brave. And I was like, dude, what do you want us to do? You say we're not sacrificing enough, but we sacrifice time and effort into this to get our message out, whether it be online and real life. I've talked about this since I was 16. With people, and I've converted a lot of people in my real life to my way of thinking. Like, when my person died and I was going through rough, like the people came back to me, and I've been hanging out. That's what I've been doing the past week. Really, the past 2 weeks, I've been reconnecting with my tribe and my people out there, and there are a lot of people, even people that I thought hated me because of it, has come back like, nah, dude, you're right about 90% of things. I just don't like the way you say it and like how mean you are about it. But at the same time, with the way things are going, and Trump's not going to do anything, the Democrats aren't going to do anything. Because I talk to people on the left and the right.
Yeah, it is very important to find your local tribe, ingratiate yourself in that community, and set up mutual aid networks.
Absolutely. But I hammered Be Brave because I got angry as fuck because he's like, oh yeah, y'all aren't sacrificing. And this is the reason that I always try to get you guys to come on stream with me, by the way, isn't because I'm just like, hey, let's go stream and waste our time. I want to get y'all to talk to people like Be Brave because we need to set up a young nigga versus old nigga debate. Because they have me outright on here being like, nah, bro, they are the fucking pillow tomorrow. Like look.
All I'm gonna say is, when I go to a gun show and I see a boomer selling an SKS for $800, I want to take a pillow and smother him.
Because I have respect for my elders, especially the men I talk to, but it pisses me off beyond repair when they're like, "Oh, you don't sacrifice enough." Like, what do you want us to do? Like, and I finally got to be brave to admit.
What do we have to sacrifice more than what we are as a person?
I finally got be brave to admit that he just wants us to do domestic stuff, but he doesn't want me to say go do domestic stuff.
That's retarded. That does no good for anybody. That paints us as bad. That's all it does.
Well, it does make us bad. Like look at the dumb. Because here's the thing about a terrorist, right? They seek to terrorize. Like combat, revolution, death is the last resort.
Exactly. The only time like right-wing terrorism has in any way sort of worked was in Italy during the years of lead, and that was a miserable failure at the end of the day.
Well, it was also because leftists just murder people and get away with it until people get angry and fight back. It's always been the left that does violence. Look at Weimar Germany. Look at America now. Look at any time. Leftists are revolutionaries. They hate the rich and they hate the beautiful.
That's why, like, the 90% of like the white massacres were in response to like the white terrors were always in response to like some kind of red terror.
And the victor writes history. It annoys the shit out of me because like these old boomers, they want you to go out and commit domestics because that's what they wanted to do when they were young. They wanted to fight the power, fight the system.
But you can fight the system without being a retarded lone actor and like just ruining the reputation of us as an entire group.
I think old people just watched what was the movie? Wolverines.
What's the name of Red Dawn. Red Dawn.
I think they just watched Red Dawn too fucking much, and they think that a revolution starts because a bunch of drunk guys.
Yeah, it's retarded. A military revolution would fail miserably in the United States, like an armed revolution.
It would fail in most places.
I cast armed revolution. All right, I cast JDAM dropped on you from 5 guerrillion miles away.
Well, no. Here's the thing: like every boomer ever is like, "Well, I want you young people to stand," because it's not just boomers; it's boomers and women, right? The minute women get like something they don't like going on, and they talk, because I've talked to women, right, and they're like about politics, and they're like, "Well, what are the y'all men gonna do about it?" Well, you told us you didn't want us to do anything. You say that you want the autonomy to make your choices. Oh, well, you men need to do something about this crime. And like that's been what I've heard from women.
That's retarded because
younger and older.
Because the women like literally are the people that have voted to stop that from happening.
Well, look. Here's the thing: you see it in the black community, you see it in the white community. They say, "Oh, well, you men aren't masculine enough because y'all won't stop this crime." It's like, bitch, you literally signed the petitions to get criminals out of jail. And then you're like, I can't walk in the park at night. My sister in Christ, you made the sandwich.
For real, it's like these people, like they have caused the problem, and then they look to other people for the solution, even though like it's like we can't fix anything. You fucked it up. You made it so we can't fix anything.
What?
You can't take a shattered vase and really glue it back together again and expect a masterpiece,
Exactly. Like, and the destruction and havoc wreaked by the whenever the fuck the Civil Rights Act was passed, and along with like the entirety of civil rights itself, is not going to be undone anytime soon. Sadly, like the fact that freedom of association is like illegal in this country is ridiculous.
By the way, I'm not MGTOW or any of that gay shit. I think men and women have specific gender roles, and I think that we complement each other, and it is necessary for you to be able to talk to women. It annoys me because women are retarded and make bad decisions.
Real, I know this one girl.
What color is your Bugatti? I drink sparkling water.
I know this one girl who like got. Go ahead.
I'm a brown Romanian guy. I used to run a literal underground prostitute porn thing, but let me teach you about traditional values.
I wonder who this is supposed to be about.
I wonder who too,
Women are interesting creatures. I know this one girl who like was abused by like her past 3 boyfriends. Her boyfriend, like her last boyfriend, literally put her into like tens of thousands of dollars of debt by stealing her identity. And you know what she does? She gets with another abusive guy who beats the shit out of her. It's like, bitch. At some point, that's your fault.
Well, see, Hus, when you talk about these issues, like when you talk about these issues and you talk about them sensible, women will say you sound like an incel, and then other men who are trying to like predatorize these women will then say that you talk like you're weak and like you're angry and like you're an incel. So it's funny as fuck that dumbass women say when you talk about these things, you're an incel, and then men who want to prey on these stupid women also say you're. It's almost like evil people are evil.
It's almost like they also give too much about having sex. It's like, cool, I don't care.
Yeah,
And like
real.
that's the biggest thing. It's like we also have a culture of just like, virginity used to be cool. It used to be actually like, cool.
I mean, if you talk to like any dude as like a virgin, and you like explain, if you have like a decent reasoning for why, like I am a virgin, I intend to stay a virgin until I am married to a woman. Every guy I talk to is like, I wish I did that. That's actually like really good. Like,
nah, dude, you gotta like, nah, dude.
It's easy. It's easier though.
Yeah, no, like when I have I'll have dudes that will make fun of me for being a virgin at first, and I explain to them my reasoning, and they're like, "Oh, that's actually like a pretty good reasoning." I
will be like, dude, nah, you gotta go out when you're like fucking 13 and get molested by a 32-year-old.
Okay, there are some guys like that. There are definitely some guys like that.
First off, we're gonna leave Miss Stacy alone. All right, we're gonna leave Miss Stacy out of this. Okay?
But no, it's like people always talking about, nah, dude, you gotta like go have.
Max, can we put headshots of people in Hugo Boss uniforms on the stream?
I genuinely don't care as long as it's not porn.
All right, it's not porn. You should stream this real quick.
Fuck porn.
So true. So true.
Literally, but it's yeah, no, but it's such a weird culture. It's like, I don't know if you ever seen the video of this one like soy boy reporter or journalist going up to all these different Patriot Front members. Well, how does it feel to be a virgin? And they're like, majority of them are like, I'm a dad. Like, I'm a dad, I have kids. And it's like, yeah, I just got an epic win. I'm going to post this on Reddit, and so many people are going to give me karma gold. And it's just like, what do you
the ultimate own to a leftist? I just had the skeeziest mind. Like, they should reply, "What's it like to value a woman's body over a woman?"
No, for real. Like modern dating culture is just like, we just need to be as promiscuous as possible, and we just need to throw all like sense of like self and like self-respect out the window and just have sex. It's retarded. Like, that is not respecting yourself. Yeah, exactly. It's meaningless. In psychologically to humans, it's also meaningless. The more sexual partners you have, the less love you can feel. We have a measurable responsiveness.
Yeah, dating apps are basically shopping catalogs now. It's like consumerism has gone out the ass with that.
They've commodified everything from sex to dating. It's retarded.
Hold on. There isn't. Here's the thing, and like I told you in the Discord a couple of days ago, us. No matter what, I understand your reasoning for being a virgin, but there are mental health problems associated with being a virgin past the age of 25.
I mean, I probably won't be past the age of 25. I mean, it's possible, but I doubt it.
2 years, boys. Only got 2 years. Fuck.
I mean,
I'm not saying you got to go out and you just got to go get laid because bacon and titties. No. That shit's gay, but like finding you a partner and somebody to spend time with that you trust and you do that, yeah, that's
like I'm pretty all right because I have a very strong group of like people who are more autistic and retarded than me, all older and all married. That like I can like, hey, do you guys know any like available women? Do you guys know any available women?
Well, alternatively speaking, there's a host of mental problems being over sexualized.
Exactly. It's just like both extremes are bad. There is a reason we have a sex drive. We are
like,
to use it in a proper fashion.
the issue is people want to militarize, or maybe I'm not weaponize, not militarize. People want to weaponize virginity and sex into political arguments, and it's kind of dumb.
It's
But
like
it's also
yeah.
kind of natural too, because in the animal kingdom, right, you're competing for a mate, and it's understandable why people like their monkey brain or their lizard brain does that. But at the same time, we're supposed to live above our nature.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that if you properly read like philosophy and stuff like that, you have to kind of like resist animalistic urges. People ask me, well, why you ain't got a girlfriend right yet? Why you ain't got kids? Well, for one, I'm only 23. Two, it's because I don't want to commit myself into chasing a woman right now because I'm chasing other shit, and I just don't care. I'm beyond the need for pussy right now.
Well, you see the bad thing about a lot of these people and the things that they won't admit is a lot of the people that are like that, the vast majority of them, they've either been cucked, they haven't had healthy relationships with women, they've been divorced, they've been cheated on, and it comes from not having healthy relationships, and it's kind of sad, but funny sad that they try to then get you to do the same bad decisions.
It's like it's a abuse, it's an addiction kind of thing like that. It's like with drugs,
I take a very Christian approach to it. You should not have sex outside of marriage. But
whoa! We don't have to be an extremist now. Hold on. Whoa.
Yeah. Well,
yes, I am. Yeah. Well, it's the far right. No, but like for real though, sex outside of marriage is like we can see what that's done to our society, where like rampant fornication outside of the bounds of holy matrimony
There's always been people who've had sex.
Yeah, you know what happened? You know what happened before though? When you got found out that you were having sex before marriage, you were forced into a marriage. That is objectively true.
Well,
that is like
in the way
that is what we estimate. Like that is like what is like commonly estimated as to be like the primary cause of marriage is people either got somebody pregnant. Like this is throughout human history in response, and specifically in Christian Europe, it's a guesstimation based off what we know, but it is primarily believed to be like you had sex and the two parental figures found out and they're like, all right, you guys got to get married, or like you impregnated the girl. That is like the vast majority of reasons why marriage happened. As a guesstimation, it's not 100% accurate because there's not really a bunch of records to it, but from what we've gathered over the years, it's a pretty fair guesstimation.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that the way I view it is that if this is intending to be like, I want to have a family with this girl, then it's kind of that's the point of it. In the reason why in the theology, in Christian theology very specifically, the reason they believe that the marriage is the legal marriage on earth, but the intercourse when you communicate into having a child is when you bound the souls together.
Yeah, that's
I'm angry. I'm playing The Fire Rises, and I'm playing as Germany, and I'm trying to destabilize the union. I just started my game, and as soon as I went to click the decision to criticize the EU, a pop-up came up, and it came down just enough for me to click
the
union.
All you have to do is just lose the first war against Russia, and the EU like literally dies.
Mm-hmm.
Tragic.
Are you ready for the new? How did your run go with that, by the way? I didn't catch the rest of it.
I won.
I like how we were talking about like having sex and being themselves, and then we immediately went to hoi 4.
Yeah. I am not an incel. I am a full cell. There is a difference.
I don't like hoi 4. I never liked the game.
I played way too much of it during COVID. I have like barely played it since COVID.
Hey, look! All I'm saying is I've had women sit with me at my computer, and we talk while I was playing horror. So
you were playing horror? Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's but Crusader Kings 3, love that shit.
CK2 as of now is a better game overall, but with the new DLCs coming out for CK3, that's gonna go so hard.
Yeah.
Well, see, my thing is like when you have a relationship with somebody, or you're friends with somebody, or you're doing anything with anybody, they will take an interest in your hobbies if you take an interest in theirs.
Well, it's
like-
Almost like a
it's
commitmentship.
Yeah, it's almost like you have a relationship. It's almost like
yeah, I know, right? Whoa. You telling me if like you're willing to be like a friend to your wife, she'll be willing to be a friend to you? That's crazy. That's insane.
Yeah, like
That's
Calm
them
down
young
there,
boys.
Chibi.
That's
We all
them
know
young
women are
boys.
just mindless NPCs.
That's
you know?
them young generation right now. Back in my day, I used to beat my wife just for looking at me wrong. Never talked to her in the 42 years of
I
marriage.
mean, to be fair, I had beer thrown on me, and I slapped her, and I get it, I understand, I get it.
Yeah, but like coming home and it's like tuna fucking casserole and beating the shit until they're like almost dead. Kind of a whole
So
different
based.
story than getting beer thrown on you.
Yeah, well, I mean, my thing is like that's mainly a joke. I feel really fucking bad about that, but I don't understand how people who put a lot of emphasis on the MGTOW stuff, because like I used to be around. I was never part of MGTOW or part of men going their own way or whatever it is now. I was never a part of it, but I know a lot of guys who were, and I never understood it.
I never either, as someone who has like been around women for a lot of my life, because when I was a kid, there weren't any like young men around. It was mostly like younger women. So I kind of grew up around women. It's like I never got the whole like all women are evil. It's like no, they just have a very different psychology to us, and it's very difficult for us to understand.
They do be some bitches who are.
Okay, there are some evil bitches. There are some evil bitches, but there's some evil dudes though. There's some evil ass dudes.
Yeah,
that's kind of how it works. But like, the vast majority of women are like, just they have a different psychology to us as men. So yeah, they're going to be different, but they're not like the devil.
That's the thing. I never understood that mentality. Like I get being angry at women for being stupid and making bad decisions. I get that. I get it.
Real.
But I never understood what was basically amounted to woman hatred. I never understood it.
And especially when it comes from Christians, it's like my brother in Christ.
You got to understand. Right? A woman in general, if you tell her she's stupid and makes bad decisions, to a woman, that's hating them. Questioning them is hating them. Like, I get it from women, right? I get women bitching and complaining about it. But I don't get the man aspect of woman hating. We're supposed to be more logical. We're supposed to be more intelligent. We're supposed to understand things. Like, you get what I'm saying? We're supposed to understand the way the world works. And like we understand the nuances of having a conversation and telling somebody that, hey, you're doing bad and you're making bad decisions. Here's how you can do better. And we're supposed to know that doesn't mean you hate people.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it's also like
go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was going to say, like, from the Christian's perspective, you as a man are to lead your family and, to lead the relationship with your wife, not as a tyrant, but as Christ leads us, It's like, how can you lead your wife into godliness if you hate women?
Yeah. I
mean, how is that possible? Those are two separate things.
Well, the thing is, like, when you're dealing with an unruly woman, and a woman who's like just doing dumb shit, sometimes you gotta wash your hands. But yeah, you need to leave. We gotta be done. We need a break. I never understood that there were men out there that couldn't do that either. Like I don't.
I mean, if you are married to your wife, divorce should be the absolute last result. It's a different case if you were dating.
Well, that's
marriage
that's kind of why I'm not also gung ho on marriage, because to me, as a Christian, you're supposed to be married one and done. You're not supposed to do
technically, you've been married 1,000 times in the eyes of God.
First off, all right, I'll kill you.
It's true though. Like scripturally, the penetration and the busting, that is marriage.
You're gonna have
That
to
is
prove
that is like that is
prove that.
okay. So when I'm blanking now. Great.
That's what you
Watch shepherd.
Ooh, shit.
It wasn't Job.
I'm gonna end it for now. I'm sorry.
I can't remember the name for the life of me. All right, see ya. But what's his name? The guy who worked for 7 years for the man's younger daughter. You know him. You know what I'm talking about. The story I'm talking about.
Mm.
I can't remember his name for the life of me. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for not speaking through me. But yeah, he worked for 7 years for the younger daughter. He held a wedding ceremony with the younger daughter. But when he went to consummate the marriage, he consummated with the older daughter. You know what he said on the morning after? Why have you married me to your older daughter? This is not what I have asked for. That is literally like him saying that the penetration was the marriage, not the ceremony.
The gentleman said that.
Yes. They can literally pull.
Not God. All right, calm down.
But that is like, a like godly man in a godly world.
I get that. I get that. But we all fall short to the glory of God, and I'm not making excuses. I think that level of try. I mean, if you want to live that way and you try to live that way, there's no problem with you doing it. But to hold everyone to that account is kind of dumb. In my
I'm not holding you to it, but I'm just saying, like, technically, before the eyes of God, you have been married several times.
Well, that's the thing. I asked you to prove that, and you did not prove that.
It's like I can find the actual verses. Actually, there is a good Stone Choir did a very good episode on that as well, where they dropped a lot of different like theological discussions, both verses and tradition on it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I invite you to post that, and I will definitely share that.
Yeah.
But, oh, shitty. Sorry, I got yous later. You get what I'm saying? What I was saying beforehand.
There you go. I dropped in the back chat.
I'll watch that later. But no, like you get what I'm saying. Like that's why. Fuck, you made me go completely off my train of thought on that. Where were we at on that?
Talking about how you don't believe in, or how you don't want to have marriage. You don't want to get married.
Yeah, so like people shouldn't get married out off a whim or just to have sex. You should court. You should get to know people. You're the person you're thinking about marrying. You should make good choices when picking someone to marry.
Oh, absolutely.
It should be one and done. A lot of people will go, I love them and I want to have sex and I want to make them a decent Christian person and da 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 da. And that's a kind of that Fox Christianity or false Christianity, however you want to word it.
I wouldn't say it's any or anything personally.
Well, I would, because it's putting a Christian narrative on something that.
I think it's being retarded. I don't think it's like. I think it's being retarded in trying to justify your retardation to yourself through your faith. Which, I mean, we all do. I've done it plenty of times. I've attempted to justify my own retardation to myself through my faith. And luckily, I have friends who are, intelligent on theology. They know theology. They know the scripture. They know the faith. And there have been times where I've been called out by that. And it's the whole reason why we are supposed to judge as Christians. Is we are to judge our brothers and they are to judge us for the benefit of each other.
I guess, yeah, I could agree with that.
Well, I mean, like Paul's letters are like literally just him just judging other churches.
Dude, the Corinthian letters are fucking based because like
they are.
They literally was like, hey, Paul, there's a dude fucking his stepmom. What do we do about that? Paul's like, hang him. Hang
I
him.
know. Literally.
The motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
But no,
exactly.
there's a morality that needs to be upheld. Now, being too strict on it would be absolutely retarded. You don't want white Sharia law.
Wallahi, white Sharia. We need it. We need it.
But
No.
you also don't want to keep dealing with the social ills that we're dealing with as well. So there's a fine middle ground, in my opinion.
What we really need is just a good Christian culture. That's what we need. That would fix it. Like people who believe, and I might not be the best believers. Nobody is ever going to be. There's, exactly right. No one's going to be a truly good believer, but people who understand the tenets, who are properly catechized and hold true to the faith, that's what we need. Instead of like this modern, atheistic materialist culture that is so obsessed with fornication.
Bro, we need to start doing a pro-Christian stream. You and I.
I'd be down. I am not as theologically literate as I would like to be to do something like that personally, but I'd be down to do it.
We can actually go to church.
Yeah, I will say though, there is if you are, I don't know, I don't even know if anyone's watching this at this point. There was like one person earlier.
We got 5 people watching.
Zam. But if any of you guys are interested, specifically in Lutheranism, the LCMS is like criminally retarded. I got pretty lucky because I knew some guys that were like so like with the LCMS, there's a massive issue in all of like American Lutheranism in general of cradle Lutherans. None of them are none of them are properly catechized, and none of them actually understands the real tenets of the faith. Like, luckily, I went to a primarily convert church where our pastor was a Catholic convert. So I learned a lot of the actual core tenets and beliefs of the faith. But going around and exploring some other churches and talking about the Lutherans, it's just like you people have like not even learned the core tenets of your faith. It's actually insane. It's actually insane. The LCMS church is like a rotten fucking structure. But luckily, there are young chuds trying to save it. I only hope they can.
Well, I lost my train of thought. We got off the subject of terrorists, and Dro didn't tell us what he wanted to. So, what do you want to talk about?
So much for a tariff stream. I don't know. I don't really give a shit. We've been on the Christian subject. We can stick on that, or we can switch off. I don't really care.
Shit. Let's talk a little bit about Ukraine.
I don't really care about Ukraine. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I stopped keeping up with it. I just stopped keeping up with it because it's just sad.
I just find it very weird how America has turned war into a sport or into a spectator sport.
It is. It's like my team good, your team bad. It's like one side is like meat riding Russia, the other side's meat riding Ukraine. It's like maybe both sides are bad.
The fucking meat slap off that mug.
I know, it's crazy. It's like maybe both sides are bad. Like maybe like the real heroes and the real victims are all the little people caught in the middle of like two, like a literal Jew and a crypto Jew's like power plays.
Yeah.
It's like at the end of the day, these are just like young, white Christian men being thrown into a meat grinder to die for what?
For no fucking reason.
Exactly. Like, and both sides are just like killing more and more people. Neither side is good. Like, Ukraine is inviting in like Jews and third worlders to replace their white people. Russia is just inviting in like Africans and more Central Asians to replace their people. Like, both are bad. One's just like gay rainbow bad, and the other's like ortho tradvart bad. Except they're not trad at all. They have like one of the highest AIDS rates in the world.
That is a very good point.
Both countries have some of the highest AIDS rates. Russia has a far higher one than Ukraine, but Ukraine is also like tops the charts in AIDS rates.
Well, it's also
That's
the
a-
human trafficking. It's also the human sex trafficking capital of the world.
Yeah, and I mean, like,
Capital of Europe, I should say.
yeah, and Russia has like one of, if not the highest divorce rates in Europe.
It's almost like it's politics that don't affect us, and we shouldn't really care until our country starts talking about getting involved.
The only argument I've seen that's good for like supporting Ukraine is to prevent Russian like a revitalization of like, you know, a Russian enemy. And even then it's like, let's be real, Russia like wins in Ukraine. Is that going to stop them from being a corrupt oligarchy that can barely fight Ukraine? No, it's not. They're still going to be like an incompetent, corrupt oligarchy. I mean, look, Wagner was like the only competent unit they had besides the BDV, and they fucking like wiped them out. Same with the BDV, ironically enough. They fucking like dropped the BDV Crete style onto Kiev, and they all got like killed. Or they dropped them into like lakes, and they all died. Like the Russians are criminally incompetent, and it's not even funny.
It's actually quite sad.
It is. It's just like it's retarded. Like you look at all the like the Bakhmut and all the like urban combat, and a lot of like the not urban combat of this war, and it's just like throwing in like damn near human wave tactics on both sides of just like throwing guys into the meat grinder. It's disgusting.
That's how Slavs have always fought wars, though.
Not even. That's the worst part. Not even. That's how the Russian Empire to the Soviets fought wars. All right. That's not how all Slavs fought wars. It's like beforehand they actually had a value on human life.
The Merkel Reich. That is horrid. That is a horrid statement I just said. The Merkel Reich.
See, yeah, you really are playing that Soy 4 mod.
Yeah. No, I don't know, man. There's a lot of things I don't understand that I'm gonna probably start researching more and doing streams on, because like I enjoy hanging out with the boys on these streams and playing stuff, but I also want to start creating better content for people.
I mean, if you want to do that, you're going to need to invite dissenting opinions, because right now it's kind of just like a pseudo echo chamber.
But that's the thing. I don't like. If not laws or other people don't pop up, I don't have dissenting opinions, and I'm not fisting to go in there. I'm not fisting to go seek them out either.
Fair enough.
Because that can be very bad.
I'm at the point where I don't care about real internet debate because I see it as pointless. I will just like be a contrarian to be a contrarian just to make fun of people.
Well, see, I want to have fun with it, and I want people to do it to unwind.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm at the point where I don't believe that internet blood sports is anything outside of just like a show, right? The shit we say and do on the internet means nothing, changes nobody's lives, and it's just something we all laugh at. And we're like, yeah, my guy won the debate.
Exactly.
It's like it doesn't matter what you believe. You're just gonna like look at whoever like you like, and you're gonna be like, yeah, they won because I like them.
Pretty much.
Pointless. It's a waste of time.
Unless they lose so bad.
Yeah, exactly. Unless it's like insane. That never happens. It's such a rare thing for that to happen. We just need to kill more people for real.
Whoa, what?
All right. Who said that? Wasn't me. I didn't say that. I think there might have been Pax over here, Orthodox guy. I think he might have said that.
You know what? Yeah, I said it.
Whoa. It's not heckin' wholesome, dude.
You know what? Who the fuck?
Holy shit, I'm scrolling through my Steam library and I found this like game about being a blind person that I just have.
Mm-mm-mm.
The fuck is this game?
Well, I think the boys might want to meet up in the Discord and play some.
I do not have Rust, and I will not be buying Rust.
I'm not talking about Rust, you doo-doo brain. I'm talking about your Discord.
Oh. Dude, it's like 9. I have to work tomorrow.
Oh, shit. Is that late already? Well, everyone, thanks for watching. Like I said, we will be making better content, but I've been working, and I am tired and wanted to chill with the boys. Plus, Jero was the one who wanted to talk tariffs, and he was late and not here, so it was mainly us just playing the racist GeoGuessr game. And
ranting. Can't forget ranting. Can't forget ranting.
I have not yet begun to rant. I didn't want to make everyone annoyed and leave the stream. Like I can go on a couple more rants, but
yeah, I went on a few minor rants. That was kind of about it.
I died when you told fucking Panfusa. Oh my god!
Bishop and his decree chop down the Odin tree. I am Saint Boniface's strongest soldier.
Oh my lord!
Inshallah, I will go to his house. Since I actually don't know where he lives, but I know I don't know what house I don't know where exactly he lives, but I know which town he lives in. Inshallah, I will go into his house and burn down his little pagan idol.
Oh my lord!
Hey, there's no being nice to demon worshippers. All right, little Chetty.
Fair. All right, guys, that's been the stream. Please join us next one. We might be going live tomorrow or the next day. We will be doing more serious topics and not just hangout streams. Got to get back in the swing of streaming anyway. But thanks for watching. Thank you for joining us. Y'all have a good night.